Speaking English fluently is a goal for many learners, but common mistakes often hold people back. Whether you're a beginner or an advanced learner, avoiding these mistakes can make your speech sound more natural and confident. The good news? These mistakes can be fixed. In this article, we'll explore 5 common mistakes people make while speaking English and how to correct them. By the end, you'll have practical strategies to improve your spoken English and avoid common pitfalls. Let's dive into the first mistake. Mistake number 1, translating directly from your native language. One of the biggest challenges English learners face is thinking in their native language and then translating word for word into English. This often leads to incorrect sentence structures and awkward expressions. Why is this a problem? Every language has its own grammar rules, idioms, and ways of structuring sentences. When you directly translate, you might end up with something that doesn't make sense in English. For example, Spanish speaker, I have 30 years. Tengo 30 años. Correct English, I am 30 years old. Hindi speaker, my head is paining. Correct English, I have a headache. These mistakes happen because English expresses ideas differently from other languages. How to fix it? Think in English. Instead of forming a sentence in your native language first, train yourself to think in English directly. This reduces translation errors. Learn phrases, not just words. English has many fixed expressions that don't translate literally. Learning full phrases instead of individual words helps you sound more natural. Instead of memorizing make, decision, and quickly separately, learn make a quick decision as one phrase. Expose yourself to natural English. Listen to native speakers through podcasts, movies, and conversations. The more you hear correct structures, the more naturally you'll speak. Mistake number 2, mispronouncing common words. Pronunciation is a major barrier for many English learners. Even if your grammar is perfect, mispronouncing words can make it hard for others to understand you. Why is this a problem? English spelling and pronunciation don't always match. For example, Wednesday is pronounced Wednesday, not Wednesday. Vegetable is pronounced vegetable, not vegetable. Receipt has a silent P. It's receipt, not recept. Mispronouncing words can confuse listeners or change the meaning of a sentence. For example, live, as in I live in London, is pronounced live, but live, as in live TV, is pronounced L-A-I-V. How to fix it? Learn phonetics and IPA, the international. Phonetic alphabet IPA helps you understand how words are pronounced. You can find IPA symbols in dictionaries. Practice with native audio. Use apps like Forvo, Youglish, or Google's pronunciation tool to hear and repeat words. Record yourself. Compare your pronunciation with native speakers. This helps you notice mistakes you didn't realize you were making. Mistake number 3, using the wrong tenses verb. Tenses tell us when something happened, but many learners mix them up. Common errors. Incorrect. I go to the market yesterday. Correct. I went to the market yesterday. Incorrect. She has went home. Correct. She has gone home. Using the wrong tense confuses listeners and makes your English sound unnatural. Why is this a problem? English has many tenses, but some languages have fewer. For example, in Chinese, there's no past tense. Context tells you when something happened. But in English, tenses are important for clarity. How to fix it, master simple. Tenses first. Focus on past, present, and future. Simple before learning more complex ones. Use time words as clues. Words like yesterday, now, tomorrow can help you pick the right tense. Practice with common sentences. I ate breakfast. At 8 a.m. Past. I eat breakfast every morning. Present. I will eat breakfast at 8 a.m. Future. Mistake. 4. Incorrect use of prepositions. Prepositions. In, on, at, by, for, with, etc. can be tricky because they don't always follow logical rules. Many English learners use the wrong preposition, which changes the meaning of a sentence or makes it sound unnatural. Common errors. Incorrect. She is married with a doctor. Correct. She is married to a doctor. Incorrect. I am good in English. Correct. I am good at English. Incorrect. Let's meet on next Monday. Correct. Let's meet next Monday. No preposition needed. Prepositions don't always translate directly from other languages, which is why many learners struggle with them. Why is this a problem? Prepositions give important context in sentences. Using the wrong one can confuse listeners or change the meaning entirely. For example, I am thinking about you. You are on my mind. I am thinking of you. You came to my mind, but I'm not actively thinking. How to fix it. Learn prepositions as phrases. Instead of memorizing prepositions separately, learn them. With common words, good at, interested in, afraid of, bored with, talk to someone, listen to music, use visuals. Some prepositions relate to place or time. In, are, inside, I am in the room. On bar, surface, the book is on the table. At bar, specific point. Meet me at the station. Read and listen more. The more you see and hear correct preposition use, the easier it becomes. Mistake number 5. Speaking too fast or too slowly. Some learners speak too fast, making their English hard to understand. Others speak too slowly, making conversations awkward. Finding the right speed is important for fluency. Why is this a problem? Speaking too fast makes pronunciation mistakes more likely, sounds nervous or unclear, can confuse the listener. Speaking too slowly can make conversations boring, sounds unnatural, may make people lose interest. How to fix it? Use the right speed. Record yourself speaking. Do you sound rushed or too slow? Compare with native speakers in interviews or TED Talks. Pause naturally. Native speakers don't talk like robots. They pause after key ideas. Example: I went to the store, but they were closed. Short pause after store. Focus on clarity, not speed. It's better to speak slowly and clearly than fast and unclear. Use simple sentences if needed. Practice. Shadowing. Listen to a native speaker, pause, and repeat immediately after them. This improves rhythm, speed, and natural pauses. How to fix these mistakes and speak. English. Confidently, fixing mistakes takes practice, patience, and consistency. Here are some proven methods to improve fluency and avoid common errors. Think in English. One of the biggest reasons people make mistakes is because they think in their native language first. Train yourself to think directly in English. How to do this? Describe your daily routine in English in your head. Label objects around you in English. Try to form small sentences in English without translating. Listen more than you speak. Fluency starts with listening. The more you hear English, the more natural your speech becomes. What to listen to? Podcasts and audiobooks. Choose topics you enjoy. YouTube videos. Watch English learning channels or interviews. Movies and TV shows. Pay attention to pronunciation and sentence structure. Tip: use subtitles at first, then try without them. Record yourself speaking. Most learners don't realize their mistakes until they hear themselves. Recording helps you. Identify pronunciation errors. Improve sentence. Flow. Build confidence. How to do this? Pick a topic and speak for 1 to 2 minutes. Listen to your recording and note mistakes. Repeat and improve. Speak slowly and clearly. It's better to speak slowly and be understood than to rush and confuse people. Tips for better speaking. Pause naturally between ideas. Avoid filler words like and Focus on clarity rather than speed. Learn phrases, not just words. English has many fixed expressions. Instead of learning single words, memorize full sentences. Examples: instead of learning decision, learn make a decision. Instead of interested, learn interested in something. This makes speaking smoother and more natural. Final thoughts: speaking English fluently takes time, but avoiding common mistakes will help you improve faster. Let's review the 5 key mistakes. Translating from your native language. Think in English. Mispronouncing words. Practice with audio and record yourself. Using the wrong tenses. Learn simple tenses first. Incorrect prepositions. Learn phrases, not just words. Speaking too fast or too slow. Focus on clarity and natural pauses.